morning, everyone. It is my absolute honor and privilege to welcome you to the nursing pinning ceremony for the graduating class of 2025 here at IVCC. Before I begin, I'd like to take a moment to recognize our incredible nursing faculty. Your dedication, compassion, and expertise have guided our students every step of the way. You have not only taught the science of nursing, but have modeled the heart of it. Faculty, would you please stand so we can thank you for your profound impact you've had on this graduating class. Thank you for your impact you've made, not just as instructors, but as role models for the kind of nurse we all aspire to be. To our graduates, today is more than just a ceremony. It's a milestone. It's a celebration of the countless hours you've spent studying, preparing, practicing, and showing up, even when it's hard. You didn't just learn how to care for patients. You became nurses. Before we go further, I'd like to take a moment to recognize the nurses in the audience today. Whether you're a parent, a mentor, a faculty member, a family member, or a friend, you've walked the path our graduates are just beginning. Your commitment to this profession has helped shape the future of nursing. Would all the nurses here today please stand so we can thank you with a round of applause? Thank you for your service and for being the living example of what it means to care, to lead, and to heal. Now let's talk about the tradition that brings us here, the pinning ceremony. The origins of the ceremony date back to the 1960s, when Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing, was awarded the Red Cross of St. George for her service during the Crimean War. She, in turn, began honoring her most outstanding nursing graduates with a Medal of Excellence. This simple but powerful act evolved over time, and by the early 20th century, nursing schools around the world adopted the pinning ceremony to recognize the transition from student to professional nurse. Unlike graduation, which celebrates academic achievement, this moment is uniquely yours as nurses. It symbolizes the bond you share with each other and with every nurse who came before you. The pin you receive today isn't just jewelry, it's a promise to serve with integrity, compassion, and courage. And today, in the most personal moments of your nursing journey, you have each chosen someone special, someone who supported you, believed in you, or inspired you to present your pin. That act symbolizes the connection between your past and present and the career you're about to begin. It's not just about becoming a nurse. It's about remembering who stood beside you as you became one. So today, as you are pinned, you are not just marking the end of the nursing education, we are witnessing the beginning of your calling. Congratulations, class of 2025. We are proud of you, and we believe in you. Welcome to the profession of nursing. Next, I would like to welcome Dr. Tracy Morris, President of IVCC. Her continued support and leadership have been instrumental in strengthening both our nursing program and the success of our students.
On behalf of the Board of Trustees and the faculty, staff, and administration of IVCC, it is my privilege to welcome you here today to celebrate our RN pinning ceremony. As you know, the importance of the pinning ceremony is like no other. It is a true celebration of your hard work. It is a chance for your family and friends, coworkers, and loved ones to celebrate with you, along with your faculty and your fellow students. Today you will take an oath that thousands of others have taken before you when you make your promise to your future patients. My first memory of nurse pinning, my first memory of IVCC, in fact, is my mom's nurse pinning. I was 9 years old. So for those of you who are parents, your children see you. The nursing pinning ceremony has for years been a tradition, and I love that they wear their hats. I know some of you didn't like your hats before the ceremony, but it is a beautiful symbol of the profession that you're ready to embark on. For parents, grandparents, please remember that your children see your hard work, your perseverance, and your success. Even if they don't fully understand it yet, we have some very tiny little cheerleaders today. You are a role model, and we celebrate you today, because being a parent is tough, being a student is tough, and being both is nothing short of heroic. If you are fortunate enough today to have a parent or a grandparent with you to celebrate, know that they are bursting with pride today, and we celebrate you with them. So when they ask for one more picture, please indulge them. That's my request as a mom. We can never have too many photos. For those of you who served our country in the military and now will begin to celebrate our country in a different way, we truly owe you a debt of gratitude, and we thank you for your service and are so proud to see what you're going to do next. For some of you on stage, there may have been times where you felt like you were in it alone, or maybe you were going to go out into your field. You may feel that way as well. Some of you are surrounded by friends, chosen family, coworkers, and your people, as I refer to them in higher education. I have seen nursing students form some of the tightest bonds. You have cared for patients together, you have cared for each other, and please don't forget to continue to do that. It truly takes a village to raise a nursing student, and I think this is great evidence. This is the most full I've ever seen this cultural center for this ceremony. We want to thank all of your supporters today for guiding you through the program. I ask you to remember today on those days, and remember that you are never alone. I have a few thank yous. First of all, to the faculty and staff of the nursing program, as well as to all of our faculty and staff. There is no doubt that seeing these students on stage is the best reward for all of your work. You've seen them in their best times and their worst times. Please know the administration and board are so thankful for the work you do every day. So if all of our faculty and staff, including adjunct faculty, could please stand to be recognized. Keith, I see you back there. Stand up. Stand up. Thank you. To those from the Board of Trustees and the administration who are here today, if you will please hold your applause till all have been announced. I have our board chair, Jay McCracken, our board secretary, Dr. Maureen Rebels, Bill Hunt, Marlene Masaga, Everett Solon. These are our trustees who serve without compensation, and they are the ones who make this nursing program not only possible, but a priority of this campus. Can we please give them a round of applause? In addition, we have members of our administration who are with us today, our Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. Vicki Trier, our Vice President of Business Services and Finance, Kathy Ross, our Dean of Health Professions, Heather Segi, our Director of Human Resources, Mary Beth Herron, and our Vice President of Student Services, Mark Grzybowski, is running around to get commencement ready for those on stage who are going to participate next. If we can please give them a round of applause. And for all the behind-the-scenes support staff who made sure that your classes were scheduled, your financial aid hit your account in time, your rooms and your lab were clean, for those who make this ceremony magically happen, for those who mowed the grass and pulled the weeds so that you can have beautiful pictures today. If you see any of them running around today, please make sure that you tell them thank you. For all the family and friends here today, thank you to you. Nursing school often means missed games, late meals, cold meals, no meals at all, stressed out nights of studying. Thank you for picking up the extra work so that these students can be on this stage today. I know that each of you are not only proud, but are also thankful and a little bit relieved to be here today. And finally, and most importantly, to our students, today is a celebration that you have sacrificed for, and all that you will hope to do as a nurse. As you go out to make a difference in the world, remember that all of us here at IVCC are so proud of your dedication, commitment, and the work that you have put in to reach your dreams. And we thank you for choosing IVCC to be a part of that journey. Wherever the next leg of your journey leads you, we hope that you will fondly remember your time here with us. Remember to take care of yourself, take care of each other's. Congratulations, we wish you all the best.
I would like to next welcome Hannah Larson, our soon-to-be graduate.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, faculty, families, and fellow graduates. Good morning, and welcome to the 2025 RN pinning ceremony. It is an honor to stand before you today, presenting this incredible group of graduates who have worked tirelessly to reach this milestone. As I look around, I see not only classmates, but a family. We have shared countless hours of study, clinical rotations, and moments of doubt and triumph. Together, we have navigated the rigorous demands of our program. And today, we celebrate the results of our hard work and dedication. To our esteemed faculty, thank you for your unwavering support and guidance. Your expertise and passion for nursing have inspired us to strive for excellence. You have not only given us the knowledge, but also instilled in us the values of compassion, integrity, and resilience. We are forever grateful for the foundational skills you have taught us, but also the nurses you have shaped us into. To our families and friends, thank you for being our rock. We want to express our gratitude for your endless love, support, and encouragement. You have cheered us on through late night study sessions, early morning clinicals, and the emotional roller coaster that is nursing school. We could not have achieved this without you. Fellow graduates, today marks the beginning of a new chapter of our lives. As we step into the world as registered nurses, we carry with us the lessons learned and the memories formed during our time in the nursing program. As we enter this profession that not only demands skills and knowledge, but also empathy and dedication, we will be the ones providing care and comfort to patients during their most vulnerable moments. Let us remember that nursing school and nursing is not just a career, it is a calling. We have a privilege and a responsibility to make a difference in the lives of others. As we move forward, let us continue to learn, grow, and advocate for our patients. Let us be the ones to go the extra mile and strive to make the world a better place. To our graduates, families, faculty, and guests, as we begin this special day, let's honor the journey that has brought us here and the bright future ahead. Thank you.
Next, I'd like to welcome graduate Cassie George with Alpha Delta Nu.
Sorry about that. Good morning, everyone. My name is Cassie George, and I have the honor of serving as president of the Alpha Delta Nu Honor Society Class of 2025. This is a role I was deeply humbled to be nominated for by my fellow inductees. I'm going to take a moment to highlight the community engagement project that we organized. It was designed to educate and connect with the public through hands-on nursing skills. We were privileged and a bit terrified to have the opportunity to be included in the IVCC Career Expo. While our peers were lucky to be starting their spring break, our members were hard at work brainstorming ways to hold the attention of middle schoolers, all the while educating them on the nursing profession. This was no small task. In a little over 3 hours, our engagement was able to reach over 300 students, which we're recovering from still. Our group created a series of interactive stations in the nursing lab, each designed to be both fun and educational. Students competed in time challenges to apply personal protective equipment and ace bandages, as well as taking part in matching games to test their knowledge of the nursing equipment. This experience was incredibly rewarding for all of us. We laughed, we learned, and we may have converted a few nurses along the way. It was a short event, but it left a big impact on them and us. We could not have done it without the guidance of Dr. Amber Knowlton and Dr. Taylor Myers. On behalf of all the society members, we're expressing our sincere gratitude for their leadership, encouragement, and keeping us on track. I would also like to thank the other faculty and staff who have guided us along our journey. Thank you all for being here today and standing with us. Have a wonderful day, and remember, hand-eye hygiene is always the best.
Next, Olivia Kalmani Burns will speak about the Student Nurse Association.
Good morning. It is truly an honor to stand before you today representing the Student Nurse Association at our pinning ceremony. I'm deeply grateful to my fellow leadership team for choosing me to speak on this day as we celebrate the completion of the first major step in our nursing careers. The Student Nurse Association, or SNA, is an organization of students and their advisors that values professionalism, serving our school, and giving back to our communities. SNA was not only to serve others, but to foster leadership among ourselves in hopes that this experience would carry on into our professional careers. SNA has not only allowed us to give back, but has shaped us into leaders, preparing us for challenges and opportunities ahead in our professional journeys. Throughout our time in SNA, we participated in many meaningful projects and volunteer efforts. One of my favorite memories was when we made fleece blankets to donate to a local nursing home. It may have seemed like a simple task, just cutting and tying fabric, but it brought us together. We laughed, we bonded, and most importantly, we created something that brought comfort to others. We organized festive events such as holiday cookie decorating, where we came together to create delicious treats while enjoying each other's company. These gatherings not only allowed us to unwind, but also strengthened the bond within our nursing community. As well as events for our students, we also hosted a family night, inviting our loved ones to experience a glimpse of our nursing program firsthand. This event provided an opportunity for families to engage with faculty, tour our facilities, and participate in interactive activities, bridging the gap between our academic pursuits and personal lives. Another highlight was visiting local schools where we had the chance to inspire young students to become future nurses. We didn't just explain what nurses do, we showed them what it means to care, to advocate, and to lead with compassion. Moments like those remind me why I chose this path. SNA has prepared us for the future in ways we never could have imagined. We gained leadership skills, teaching experience, and most importantly, serving others. Through our work with SNA, we gained skills that go far beyond the classroom. We discovered that being a nurse isn't just a profession, it's a commitment to making a difference. SNA also reminded us of the importance of staying connected with a broader nursing community. In a world where the healthcare system is constantly evolving, having a strong, engaged network is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Let's take a moment to acknowledge the SNA leadership team. They take time out of their busy lives and academic pursuits to participate in this organization, so they truly believe in the importance of what we're doing. Thank you for all you do by representing compassion and professionalism in our program. Lastly, I would like to thank our SNA advisors, Mrs. Linkitis, Mrs. Boughton, and Mrs. Robertson, for shaping us into skilled, compassionate, and most importantly, dedicated nurses. As we move forward into this next chapter of our careers, I encourage each of you to continue serving, whether through your hospital, your community, or simply by being a kind presence in someone's hardest moment. As you go about your life and career, never stop taking the time to be of service to others. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Laura Block, and I have the great pleasure of doing the presentation of the class, which you're all here and waiting for. Anna Abende, being pinned today by her husband, Kristen Gua. Katie Bush, being pinned today by her husband, Derek Bush. Coco Collins, being pinned by her daughter, Naisha Singh. Olivia Camoni Burns, being pinned by her mother, Dawn Camoni. Taisha Cortez, being pinned by her husband, Jay Cortez. Letitia Cruz, being pinned by her sister, Sonia Cruz. Julie Cummings, being pinned by her significant other, Emily Price. Stephanie DeBolt, being pinned by her husband, Justin DeBolt. Danielle Densing, being pinned by her mother, Jennifer Nussbaum. Brenda Demas, being pinned by her mother, Eddie Demas. Morgan Gascoigne, being pinned by her grandmother, Patty Sadnick. Cassie George, being pinned by her father, Stephen George. Ella Gilbertson, being pinned by nursing inspiration, Professor Amber Robertson. Cheyenne Getch, being pinned by her son, Ryder Kruger. Emma Gordon, being pinned by her grandmother, Sherry Bowen. Lisette Guadarrama, being pinned by her mother, Janet Guadarrama. Shane Halm, being pinned by nursing instructor, Professor Ann Brooke. Fatin Harari, being pinned by her significant other, Phil Bussey. Natalie Haynes, being pinned by her father, Ralph Haynes. Walter Hoskins, being pinned by his significant other, Aubrey Capley. Emily Jonas, being pinned by her sister, Riley Jonas. Amber Karfeiser, being pinned by her mother, Dana Karfeiser. Kisinski being pinned by her brother, Justin Kisinski. If I don't look, I won't cry. So I'm trying not to look over there. Camry Keene being pinned by her father, Gary Keene. Wow. Can you do that for everybody? Kiera Ladson being pinned by her mother, Heidi Ladson. Hannah Larson being pinned by her sister, Haley Larson. Cassandra Monahano being pinned by her mother, Gloria Monahano. Zoe Margus being pinned by her mother, Adeline Margus. Jeremy Morey being pinned by his wife, Stephanie McDowell. Allie Neisler being pinned by her fiancé, we were just told the other day, fiancé, Wesley Schmidt. Sorry, Wesley, I had to. Good job. Julie Achoba O'Neill being that's just tearing me up over there, by her daughter, Angelique Ochoba. Yasmin Maria Orozco Godinez being pinned by her daughter, Maybelle Godinez. November Rhodes being pinned by her son, Dominic Rhodes. Becky Rogers being pinned by her sister, Jenna Rogers. Mariana Rosales being pinned by her fiancé, Diego Raya Morales. Abigail Rupert being pinned by her father, Todd Rupert. Emily Sarabia being pinned by her mother, Maria Sarabia. Christine Seneca being pinned by her cousin, Betsy Cannon. Sandra Shankles being pinned by her mother, Donna Truckenbrod. Hannah Smith being pinned by her mother, Shannon Legg Smith. Suzanne Spreitzer being pinned by her husband, Joe Spreitzer. Erica Stewart being pinned by her mother, Sarah Schuffelbein. Kylie Thulm being pinned by her sister, Allie Thulm. Layla Usfram being pinned by her sister, Crystal Hurtado. Bailey Weston being pinned by her husband, Dustin Weston. Cade Wisniewski being pinned by his grandmother, Sheila Wisniewski. Emily Wright being pinned by her son, Matthew Wright. Paxton Zelmer being pinned by her mother, Nicole Zelmer. Berdessa Zolberry being pinned by her mother, Zudia Zolberry. How about a standing ovation? All right, get it together. I would now like to introduce Dr. Amber Knowlton and Professor Samantha Whitaker for the lighting of the candles.
Next, Morgan Gascoigne will speak on reflections.
Good morning, everyone. I would like to take a few minutes to reflect on our past 2 years of nursing school. To our esteemed faculty, dedicated clinical instructors, supportive family and friends, and to my fellow graduates. Today is a day we have dreamed of, worked hard for, and in some moments questioned if we'd ever reach. But here we are. 2 years ago, we walked into this journey with hope, excitement, and maybe a little fear. We put on those first scrubs, not entirely knowing what was ahead, just that we had a calling to care, to serve, and to heal. What we may not have known then was just how much this journey would ask of us, not just academically, but emotionally, physically, and spiritually. We've studied late into the night, trying to wrap our heads around the complexities of the human body, memorizing lab values and medication side effects, and somehow mastering the skill of charting faster than we ever thought possible. We faced exams that left us wondering if we chose the right career, and then turned around the next day to comfort a patient who reminded us exactly why we did. We've cried, we've laughed, we've stood by each other through care plans, clinical rotations, simulations, and those moments when imposter syndrome whispered in our ears. But we kept showing up for our patients, for ourselves, and for one another. These 2 years have taught us more than how to take vitals, insert IVs, and recognize sepsis. They've taught us resilience, compassion, teamwork, and advocacy. They've taught us that nursing is so much more than tasks. It is about being present in someone's most vulnerable moments, holding a hand, offering dignity, being hope in the middle of chaos. And we couldn't have done this alone. To our instructors, you've challenged us, mentored us, and reminded us that excellence and empathy must walk hand in hand. To our families and friends, thank you for the pep talks, the patience, and the unconditional love that carried us through. You were our strength when ours ran low. To my fellow graduates, this isn't just the end of a program, it's the beginning of a promise to serve with integrity, to never stop learning, and to always remember why we chose this path. Whether we head into med-surg, critical care, pediatrics, psych, or any other specialty, we carry with us the experience and lessons of these transformative 2 years. We are no longer just students, we are nurses, and that is no small thing. Congratulations, class of 2025. We made it. Let's go change the world. One patient, one shift, and one heart at a time. Thank you.
This concludes our pinning ceremony. Refreshments are available down the hallway in CTC 124-125. We kindly ask that you remain seated until all of our graduates have exited the room. Thank you.